Great the game. Best OST ever. Best frame rate ever. Hold on, wait. Don't I have a overclock thing on here? Uh. Hmm. I wonder. It would probably be in video, maybe? I could have sworn there was a CPU overclocking feature on here. I could have sworn. Oh, I'm looking this up. Hold on. Hmm. Yeah, I knew there was I know there's a CPU speed on here someplace. Would it be file? Hold on, bear with me here. Bear with me. Hmm. I know it gotta be here somewhere. Hold on. I would think it'd be on video. The RGB palette. Oh, that looks weird. I don't want that. That back on auto. Ooh, brightness. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, I'm figuring out how to do this, chat. Hold on. Hold on, I want to know how to do this. I'm gonna find out how to do this. I don't understand. Where is the option? Whatever. Let's play the game. Shut up and play the game. Okay. You like the sound? You like the explosion sound when you kill an enemy? It's just a tch, which blends in with literally every other sound that's also a tch, including the music itself. Love those olive tint colors, huh? I could make a million times better port of 1942 than this on NES. At least that's a cool sound. I mean, this is a fun game for what it is. But I mean, you'd have a better time disabling the square wave channel and playing 1943's soundtrack. That's a good idea. Hold on. Which square wave is it? Is it that one? Yep. Hold up. I'm a genius, hold on. Put the extended on there. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. This is so much better. I'm a genius. The snare in the music doesn't exactly line up, but shush. Okay, we might need to turn off the triangle too. This was such a genius idea. This was my best idea since being born. Yeah, you know how all these wusses nowadays are like, oh, I didn't consent to being born. Well, I did. I was the one who consented to being born. I was like, you know what? Life's got some pretty cool stuff in it. Let me have a piece of that. And so I chose to be born. And here I am playing stupid games. Now this is living. You know what? Never let me be sad again. This is real living right here. Ugh. It's still worth it for the most part. So worth it. Ah, you're the Yashichi plane, aren't you? Nope, you're just what are they called again? Kamikaze plane. You're just a kamikaze plane. Some of these planes, they'll be like special, and then if you shoot them, they'll drop a Yashichi, which gives you a bunch of points. And I'm pretty sure points give you extra guys in this one, and you do want extra guys. Dang it! Good music. Somebody's gonna come in here, because nobody who's not like a 1943 or 1942 fan is gonna come in here to watch me play this. So, I hope so bad someone comes in here who is like a 1942 on NES fanatic. The only one in the world. And they're like, wait a minute. Hold the phone. The music is not supposed to be good in this game. It's supposed to suck. What the heck? I'm good. I forgot what the button for rolling even is. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's B. B is to roll. Dang it! I pressed B too late. No, I was right there too. All right, my last guy. Then we do have infinite continues, like Ghosts and Goblins. This game's a lot like Ghosts and Goblins, actually, now I think about it. It gets stupid hard. It's laggy. The colors suck. The music is butchered from the original. And you have infinite continues. Also, I'd like to mention the the propellers on the enemy planes are not even moving. Come on. Could have at least done that. We can negate this slightly by turning off these. We won't hear the one-up sound, but I think it'll be worth it. Maybe I'll play all 30 stages, huh? All 32. I guess if you get good, that's not that much. Considering, yeah, Infinite continues. It'd be another NES game that I never beat. That I'd then beat. I'll beat every NES game, count on that. You kind of want to target the green ones because they will like fly off of the screen and then get you. Nice, I got buddies. I don't know how my buddy didn't just die right there, but I am glad he didn't. See, look at how that guy looped around. Now, what if there was 50 bullets there and they killed me? I'd be cooked. I already have buddies, so that didn't really do much. There's Yachichi plane. I think it's called a Yashichi. I might be mispronouncing it and butchering it. To any Capcom enthusiasts, I apologize. Love those puke yellow-green explosions. Like every other NES game did explosions right, except you. I guess the NES doesn't have a huge variety of good yellow tones, does it? So I just gotta use orange. Nice. Only 29 left to go. Alright, let's see. Hopefully I can do this. In the NES version, the screen's a good bit smaller. Because for some reason they letterboxed it instead of just expanding the horizontal. So you can kind of obliterate everything when you have buddies.
Obliterate.
Oh, give me that. I don't know if I'm getting many 1-ups, but I better be. Getting all the Yashichis. Now, when this game actually gets hard is when you go on land, and then the green planes start being basically invisible. That's when it gets real. And then the bullets get hard to see because instead of yellow like they should be, they're like puke, ugly, disgusting green. I mean, it's not the worst game in the world. I clown on it, but it's fun. A game ain't bad if it's fun. Well, it is. It can be, but it's not a worthless game. A funless game is a worthless game, in my opinion. There's your philosophy of the day. There's your philosophy of the day. Oh, I'm a genius. How many guys do I have left? 1. Okay, I got a 1-up. 28 to go. Still got my buddy on my right there. He's my right-hand man. No! Dang it. I get another chance. I don't know what the green one does, but I'm getting it. Some of them I know give you like rolls, extra rolls. Okay, now is when it gets difficult. Because you see how the shading color of the green planes is the same color as the green on the bottom. Yeah, that's why it gets difficult. I'd say it's less difficult than the arcade version, though. Because the arcade is all kind of like the dark realistic, more realistic looking colors, less saturated. In a lot of ways, I like 1942 more than 43. Not the NES. I like 1943 on NES way more, but on arcade, 42 has kind of a realism to it that 43 doesn't have. 43 has like a cat laser beam in it. Ooh, Toho. Any of y'all want me to play Toho? There you go. It's the closest you're getting. Ooh. Quit stalking me. Green Plains Sons of Guns. Ooh, I'm locked. Man, I don't want to have to go to work. I gotta work Saturday. I think it's like, what, Wednesday? Yeah, work sucks. But it's money. Yeah, you gotta have money. Money makes the world go round. It's Wednesday. But hey, if I start making money off this, shoot, then I start making money off my games, which I intend to. Then life is game on after that. I think part of the thing keeping me alive is that I really have to go to the bathroom. So I'm kind of on edge. But it's like, that's making me good at the game, so I don't want to go to the bathroom. You don't have to kill those big planes. They're just points, really. I don't think they even shoot at you. They're really just a touch hazard. I thought that was gonna kill everything. Okay, here we go. Here come these things. I forgot what these are exactly called, but they look like cool, but they suck. Okay, I've got 5 rolls. I should probably be using them. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, those guys are gone. Dang it! There go my rolls. Oh, I got another one up since that other one up I got. Good, that's good. Could really use that shot expand about now. Whoa! That's why these green planes are crazy. Because they trap you like that. They're smart, I'm telling you. And then when they start shooting is the worst. But I'm too good at this game for them. They can't compare. No, it was right there, man. Whatever. All the way back here? Really? Really? Okay. Quit whining. You know what I don't like about ChatGPT? Is that, let's say for some unknown reason, you had to make like an essay on this game, right? For school. And then you ask ChatGPT, hey, GPT, my man, gentleman person with talent, write a summary of 1942 on NES and how hard it is. It would say like, the thing that makes 1942 on NES so hard is that you die in one hit. Like, it's just the most surface level knowledge about anything you ask it. It's incapable of like digging deep. I'm too good at this game. Ooh, buddies. Nice. Now we can really... Now we can really start clearing out levels. Oh, the lag. Oh. Shooting down. 01335. Percentage 85. Game over. Hey, I did pretty good. Okay. I'll be right back. We played that for 15 minutes so far. I'll get back to playing this. I'll continue in just a second. I'll be back. 26 levels left. Come on, we got this. You think old CC ain't got this game down? Come on. My eyes are blurring. I can feel an aneurysm coming on. No, we're good. Whoa there, planes. No, my buddy! Hey there, buddy! You ready to play some Minecraft with me? Wasn't that guy, like, not real? Oh shoot, it's the boss fight, isn't it? Wait, my buddy's gone, but I'm still shooting from him. Yep, it's the boss. It's the impossible boss! Impossible boss. There's a new word. I like that word, that's a good word. Of course I have to fight guys before the boss. We couldn't just make it simple. Okay, here we go. You have to make micro adjustments. You know what that is, chat? You ever heard of micro adjustments? That's what you gotta do. Did I just beat it? You suck! Oh, get wrecked! Boss down. Oh man, I didn't hear the boss complete. Okay, that's why we should use game audio. Dang it. Wait a minute, I have rewind. Wait, what's the... Wait. What's the rewind button? I forgot. The back... Wait, yeah, I want to hear... the boss complete. Don't tell me there wasn't... Okay, good. Okay, I want to hear what it sounded like. That's what I just rewound for. A doot 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 doot. Okay, whatever. I beat the boss, that's all that matters. Knowing this game is probably gonna make me do like a level now. And then if I die, I have to redo the boss. Okay. I respect the game. 25 levels left. 7 down. Think we're gonna do it this stream, chat? Save that. That was a real useful one there. Ah, almost got him. I have turbo, but it doesn't really help that much. I guess it still kind of saves my thumb, really. I don't know, it feels less interactive, you know? Die, Ambaringo. am I talking about? All the way back here, man. Worth. Good music. We're good. I wanna, okay. That's gonna sound like I'm ripping off a certain streamer that I've said that I liked in the past, but I do want to do some retro game corruptions. Now listen. They say that streaming is about doing what's fun for you. So what's wrong with saying, hey, what this guy's doing looks pretty fun. I want to do that too. That looks fun for me. I'm gonna do that. What's wrong with that, huh? Nothing. Nothing's wrong with that. Why is the music sounding like so triumphant now? 24 levels left. Wow, that's so little. We're in the home stretch. I mean, I think this is the furthest I've gotten without using, like, rewind and save states. I mean, I used rewind for that one part, but that doesn't really count, does it? No. That don't count. I almost died. My bad for the horrid noise. Abysmal noise. Abyssal noise, even. Ah, gotcha. I have not used a single roll yet, by the way. I find the rolls in the 1940 games kind of useless. Like, just a little useless. I never really have time to process what's going on to where I can use them. It's like I either waste them or never use them, you know? I think I've used a roll. That was a Yeshichi plane that I missed. I think I've used a roll in a situation where it was like a good use maybe twice ever in my entire 16 years of living and playing this game. Granted, I was more playing the arcade version, so maybe they're more useful in this one. I don't know. Ooh! Man, the arcade Xevious in this game, those ones are what are the arcade shooter duo. The dynamic duo of arcade up-scroll shooters. That's the Batman and Robin right there. That's what you need. Nice. Alright, here we go. 23 levels left. Wow. I must use a roll right there. Okay, just to clarify, I'm gonna rewind here just to see what the... Okay, that's the roll button. I was just wanting to see and make sure what the roll button was. And I was right, it is A. Was correct. Alright, now we get in the hard part where it gets all green and nasty and cabbage-like. Did I ever say on stream, I hate cabbage? I don't know what it is, I just do not like cabbage at all. Something about it, I just don't like it. Mario 3 is like lettuce. Super Mario World is like cabbage. Now that's a good watch right there. That's a good 7 hour. I'm just not gonna do anything for 7 hours real quick. Watch. Usually the big plains are a checkpoint, and I had just gotten to one, so I'm hoping that... Okay, good. Very good. That's a good sound. I like that. But when they die, I respect that sound. That one's a good one. All the other sounds suck except for the shoot sound, but I respect the You know what they say? A broken clock is right twice a day, and that is especially true. There's literally 2 sounds that are good in this entire game. The beep doesn't sound like a whistle. The snare doesn't sound like a snare. The explosion doesn't sound like an explosion. I guess the roll, that one kind of works, but they could have done better. They could have put some, like, flanger on it. You can do that. Put the waveforms out of phase. It makes it go wow, wow, wow. 22 left. Nice. I shot exactly in time with the music. Nice. Dang it, I wanted to get that guy. You know, very strange that a game like this would come out of Japan. You'd think that it would be like killing the Oh, that's not fair! It killed him when he was coming down! What the heck? He just got here. He just got the call for backup, and then you just kill him. Come on. But yeah, it's very strange that the Japanese would make a game about killing the Japanese. I guess to be fair, us Americans made a game where you can play as the Germans in World War II. I itch my nose. Come on, be buddies. Yes. Thank you, game. And they didn't get killed on the way down. Hold on, we have a chance now. It's all fun and games with these until they start coming from the bottom. They just don't know what to do. But you just gotta go around and thread the needle. Dang it. That guy's gonna come around. You gotta prioritize the green plains. The green plains, they come in from the sides, so it's like your mind almost wants to make them an afterthought, but you have to prioritize those over the gray ones. Okay, I've got 2 lives left. Oh, this is so far, I think. Oh, come on. At least 1-ups aren't too hard to get. Just died. At least this game's environment does a good job of making you feel like you're high up. All the little trees and stuff. I always thought Xevious was cool. How there's like tanks and all that drive around. Still, some of those bosses I have no idea how to kill in Xevious. They're like impossible, but nice. No. 21 left. We're like a third of the way done. Be done before you know it, chat. Be patient. Ah, gotcha. You can't get away from me. Well, that was a good one. That one's going faster than the gray ones. I'm trying trying to dip, you do not escape my guns, my P-38 Lightning's guns. None of you will escape them. I knew it. Outrun my gun. Good music. You think they could have made some of the sounds use the other square wave? Like, couldn't they? Wait. Okay, hold on. Couldn't they have made the explosions for the enemies do like a little Mario Badoo? Right? That would work. If you think that's too, like, cartoony, the game Defender on arcade, when you kill enemies in that, it's an explosion made out of, like, an 808 kick with delay, which is a really satisfying sound to listen to, by the way. That game has really satisfying sound design. I highly recommend playing it on an actual machine if you get the chance, because when you play it on like a modern screen, right, it looks, you know, kind of neon, but you're not getting the full effect. When you play it on those old arcade monitors, the colorful lines have glow around them, and it really makes everything pop and cool. So you gotta get the full effect. Play it on a real one if you ever get the chance. Highly recommend it. There's an arcade pretty close to me that's got some machines, Defender included. Yeah, it's always fun to play them. Come here, nice. Which one is this one again? Oh, that's the weapon up. Yeah, the perfect 1940 game would be 1942's gameplay with 1943's music, in my opinion. That'd be the perfect one. And 1943's graphics. Hey! I think that's game over. Nope, we've got 2 left, actually. Like I said, 1-ups aren't the hardest to come by. Can't outrun me! Okay, that wasn't too far back. Bop, 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 bop. Oh yeah, I was gonna plug my headphones in, funny story, so that I could, you know, bop on cue with the music. But my cord for my headphones, which is unpluggable, thankfully. Well, duh, these are wireless. But they do have a cord you can plug in. Well, they did. And I'm getting to it. It was under my wheel, right? On my chair. I was like, well, gosh dang it, I'll just have to pick up my chair. But, oh no. It wasn't even wrapped around the wheel. It was wedged in there so far down that me pulling it out just broke the cord. It just broke. It just snapped apart. So now I have to get another headphone cord because all my other ones don't work. And that is an A-class shame if I ever saw one. Come on, give me a buddy. I know you want to. Dang it. Ooh, nice. I could tell I got a good one from that was coming from the bottom with that. Right when it spawned in. Itch. Bring back cool pause noises in games. I say making a game that has a pause screen with no intention of adding a sound effect to it. Okay, I should clarify. Bring back pause sounds in games that have just the freeze style pause screens where they stop the music, they stop everything. Right? If you're gonna do that, at least put a cool sound. Don't just make it go like You know? This is why I should design all games. Every single one. I should be called in for design advice. Forget Sweet Baby Inc. I am the #1 consultant for all video games now. No! Don't you like how I switch my voice from Mickey Mouse to normal when I'm surprised for some reason? I don't know either. Been doing it for a while. Oh, it used to be worse. Before I hit puberty and my voice dropped, I was going like, I was squeaking around, I tell you. You're lucky those videos aren't still up. And no, I will not be putting them up again. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Alright. Nice. 300,000 points. Very good. 18 left. See, we're chopping through them like, what was I gonna say? Wild berries. We're chopping through them like a hot knife chops through, anything. You know? Ah! It's messing with my eyes. Uh-oh, I'm on my last life. Good thing we're just at the beginning of the level. I catch myself looking down at my webcam just to be able to see something in higher than like 20 frames per second. This ain't even 20 frames per second, this is like 15. Like, this is terrible. It is vomitizing. Don't know if that's a word, it is now. Nice. I know vomitorium is a real thing. But I don't think you vomit in it. I'm not gonna be able to get that guy. Whatever. Not worth my life. You know how those PSAs are like, oh, just give your wallet to the robber, it's not worth your life. Well, the enemy planes are not worth your life. Uh-oh, here we go. I love how there's no boss music. Ah! That's game over. Shooting. I love the flicker. Percentage. 82%. Game over. Not on my watch. 18 left. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Oh boy. These bosses are too easy. I mean, I did just die to it, but you know what I mean. Wow, that was quick. What a game over that was. Ooh, 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 oh, 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 oh. Dodge Master. Nice. No one. Dodge Master. Checking my webcam centered. W. I know that's not how you do a W, but whatever. I don't have 2 hands. W. We're good. Give me that. I bet you the game, not game over screen, I bet you the complete screen for this game is like the worst. Because this game is already so repetitive and bad. I bet you the game over screen is worse than any other Worse than the Ghostbusters clear screen. Worse than Your Winner from Big Rigs. Does that one even count? Don't know. Worse than the... I don't know. You'd have to really try to top the Ghosts and Goblins fake out first windscreen. This is a trap devised by Satan. Go ahead dauntlessly. Make rapid progress. You feel strength welling in your body. Challenge again. Great one there, Capcom. I'm sure every kid loved that back in 1980 whatever. I'm sure every kid who somehow beat it up to that point really loved that you had to play it again to get the real ending. And you know what, I bet you out there some kid did. Some kid did play it all the way through again just to get the true ending, and he lived his whole life being like, yeah, I did that. I'm better than all of you. And you know what? I give that to him. Fully give that to him. I feel like they could have made this ship look a little bit better on the edges, considering how detailed this little segment right here is. But alright. How many stages did it say there were left? I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Couldn't get those. Couldn't get those aces. I got these though. And nice weapon up. Need those. Now, why wouldn't people flock to watch this game? I can't understand why they wouldn't flock to watch this game. Come on. It's the best that there is. Ooh, desert. Oh, this is palm trees. My bad. Just a beach. A really long beach. Long Island Beach? Wait, no, there is a place called Long Beach. Dang, I got a lot of lives. This game is generous. What the heck? I thought this game was difficult. Maybe I'm just misremembering Xevious on NES, because I know that one's pretty difficult. Something about the background music for Xevious is really irritating, but also really nice to me. I really like it, but I really hate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really like it for about a minute, and then it gets really annoying. I know they put it in Earthbound. If you go to the arcade and listen there, you can hear the Xevious music. That blew my mind when I first watched a playthrough of Earthbound. I was like, what? Xevious? They knew this game existed? And it's like, well, duh. It wasn't like a small game. I guess it is by today's standards, but, you know. $15 left. We're a little over halfway done. Work out the fingers. I like how the bullets are just as fast as the planes. You ever see that instructory video for being a gunner in a World War II plane? It's all like cartoony. Makes me think, dang. They really were just taking any old kid, showing him these cartoons and be like, alright, go up there and kill Germans, Timmy. Okay. I mean, I'm not discrediting World War II veterans at all. I'm just saying. Quite the contrary. I'm saying is I respect. I mean, shoot, people were going to World War II at my age. I couldn't imagine. I'm older than the youngest Vietnam War soldier, which is also crazy to me. Can't see. The sand color is terrible. Ah! Although that sand color is what the yellow part in the explosion should have been, in my opinion. Either that or the light red that they used in Super C a lot. I knew it. Bad. I'm falling apart. My luck has carried me this far. No, it's just because of the dang sand is messing me up, I tell you. It's the sand's fault. It's Sans' fault from Undertale. Which I never had to use it. I finally used it in a good way! Holy moly! See, really, you just don't want to let the green planes get you cornered. That's especially what you don't want. Because they will. Trust me, they will. You know, the Super Mario Bros. 3 music is tuned up a little bit, but not enough to be a whole note, so it's like in between. Which is kind of weird. Because they would have had to do that manually on the NES's sound hardware. This was an artistic choice. I still got one life left. We got this, come on. I've been breezing through levels. Do you think I'm gonna stop now? This feels like an LJN game. That's the worst insult I can give it. Dang it. Shooting down 579 percentage 80. Game over. Oh well. I will continue. And I will be right back when I can pause the game. Thank you. I am hungry. I'm starving. Starving, Marvin. Last food I had was like 4 hours ago. Alright, I'll be right back. Have no fear, I'm back. Don't even worry about it. Back on the 1942 grind. I will beat this darned game. I just game overed, right? So I'm at a good live count. Oh, I see you creeping in. Down there! Dang it. This is my left-hand man. Say hi to Jeffrey, spelled G-E-O. Free. I was actually addressing him by his last name. His first name's Geoffrey, spelt J-E-F-F-R-E-Y. Geoffrey Jeffrey. I'm gonna type it in chat so you can all remember it. Jeffrey Geoffrey. That's his name. He just died, by the way, but he'll come back eventually. Because he's actually the one in the Be Right Back plane. That's right, that's Geoffrey Jeffrey right there. You never knew it, but that's who he is. You know what his middle name is? Jeffrey. spelt G-O-E. Free. That was buggy. I did not collect that. Hold on. I didn't collect that kill all power up. It remote collected it. I ain't complaining. Not one bit. I like playing these games in windowed mode, so it really gives the feeling of, you know, just 2000s playing ROMs. I guess 90s for some of you. But for me, it was 2000s. I'm gonna get ya! Gotcha! Die! I was blinded by greed! It's alright, I've got 3 lives left. It says 2, but you gotta remember, it's technically 3. Hopefully that didn't send me too far back. I pressed A, but the lag, it got me. No, I didn't want to press A that time. Screw you, game. Can you hit any of the planes, please? If only they had video games back in 1942 to teach people how to shoot planes. That would really have helped. It's crazy that video games are such a relatively new invention. And they've evolved so much in the last 40 years. Nice. $12 left. We're like 2/3 of the way done. Not quite. Like 5. No, we're like. We're like 3/7. No, wait, that's less than half. 4/7? I don't know. Weapon up, not bad at all. That was risky, getting in the face of that plane. We're good. Okay. Just playing the game way more riskily than I should be. All the way back here, man. No! Hello, Henry Brody. Hey, I know this game. I do too. When I was littler, I used to play the arcade version a lot. The NES version it leaves a lot to be desired, but like I said earlier, a bad game is not necessarily a bad game. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's some good lag. Same here, played a lot the arcade. Yeah, the arcade version is awesome. It's still got this music dilemma. Dang it. You ever play Xevious much? That was another good one. I mentioned that a little earlier. Xevious is great. Yep. They had an arcade and NES dual thing going on with Xevious, just like 1940 series, right? I know there was an NES Xevious. I'm pretty sure there was an arcade Xevious. They made like Xevious figures and stuff in Japan, didn't they? And I am getting bad at this game. So it's not like I've been playing for like 40 minutes or anything. Have you ever beaten any of the 1940 games? I haven't even beaten any of them fully. This will probably be the first one. If it doesn't like super jump in difficulty, I can hack it. I mean, these games, they're not unbeatable. The arcade one, maybe. No, because if you have infinite quarters, you can just play that one forever, right? I know the NES 1943 does not have unlimited continues. You have a world record on SRC for 1942. What is SRC? I'm sorry, I'm not a expert on this game or game terminology. I didn't know what 1cc meant for the longest time. Oh, speedrun.com. Wait, how do you speedrun this game? If it's locked, I guess the bosses you can kind of speedrun, but I mean if you just button mash, then you're gonna come out with the same time every time. So how do you get a speedrun for 1942? Deathless. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, because man, I'll tell you what speedruns are getting insane. The Mario 1 speedruns. Or like, you found a way to save time, ironically by dying. How so? Also, I am honored to be in the presence of a world record holder. It's too bad I suck at this game. But you know what? Like all non-gamers, I don't play a game to be good at them. I just play it to play it. And then one day I was like, you know what? What's the harm in turning on a camera? Buying a cheap microphone, and here we are. So what is this dying method that you found? Ooh, that's some nice lag. But yeah, what I was saying about the Mario 1 speedruns is that, like, we're, I think, 11 frames off from humans doing task runs. There's several boards where the first enemies... Hold on. The first enemies to attack are from behind. If you die to them quickly, it scoots you ahead and saves a few seconds. You go to the first check. Oh, yeah. I noticed there was a couple parts where it's like I died, but it put me forward, and I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's smart. That is wise. Wise of you. I've got one guy left. I think games that... Oh, that's game over. Games that you wouldn't expect to be speedrunnable right off the bat are like the most fun to speedrun. Like Papers, Please. You did have an unintentional death in your run, but it was right after passing a checkpoint. Minimal time lost. That's good. Man, running this game with how repetitive and, you know, long it is. Like, going all that way and, like, getting a detrimental time loss at the end would be, like, grueling. That would suck so bad. Oh! Can I please... I can get good at the game now. Like, I don't mind if my hands just start working now, you know? I tried to use a roll there, but I didn't. And it worked out. Because I didn't need to use it. You know, I've only ever played the 42 and 43 games on both NES and arcade. I know there's a bunch of other ones. What are the other ones like? Like, what would you say is the worst in the 1940 series? And why? Or what reason is it the worst? You haven't even tried any others. That's fair. That's fair, honestly. Because they all look kind of like the same thing. They just all look goofier than the last. Do you stream on here? Because usually speedrunners who are visiting Twitch streams stream on Twitch. You have this cartridge when I dug out your system, so you played. I have the 1943 cartridge, but I don't have this one anymore. Nintendo going to kill me for playing game on computer. You're not a streamer, only a speedrunner. I respect that. I respect that. Sometimes you just gotta do it for the love of the game. You do have a few records though, yeah. Like, the one you told me about. See, I'm the opposite. I never really play games outside of streaming because I feel like guilty. It feels like I'm just wasting my time. I'm not accomplishing anything real by doing this. But when I'm streaming, it's like, I'm putting this out there. Someone out there has got to be like, oh man, I really wish there was a guy with a Mario puzzle in the background playing 1942 right now. And you know what? That might be the next person who gifts me 1 billion subs. Not that I do it for the money or anything, considering I'm not monetized on anything. I'm a game developer more than a streamer. That's why I don't really play games much, because I make them. I get enough game time by making them. I'm sure these have a... Oh! I'm sure these have like a recognizable pattern that you can just go into a place to avoid every time. But I don't know it. You know, people don't use those emoticon faces enough in Twitch chat. I guess people use them a lot, but they should use them more. They can never use them enough. Top tier emojis. Nice. 96, not bad. We got 1 digit. You go up close to the wing and then the bullets are behind you. Oh, like that trick you can do in Contra 3 on the last boss, where the bullets technically spawn in front of you so you don't have to worry about them. Tricks like that are cool. Cheating the system. But you're doing it in a way that makes sense, because I mean, theoretically, if you were to fly your plane that close to an enemy plane in real life, somehow, and I mean, if you're in front of the gun barrel, then yeah, the bullets would go past you. If you think about it like that. I mean, then again, this is a game where they sent one fighter pilot to clear, like, 28,000 Japanese pilots in one mission. But yeah, very realistic game here, very realistic. Very gritty and realistic. I mean, to be fair, this is a pretty good plane that they sent him in. B-38 Lightning, right? Love that one. I made a paper model of this plane once, and it was cool. Wish I still had it. I used to make really in-depth paper models of fighter planes. But of course, being paper, they don't really stick around. I used to roll up paper and like squish the ends into a plus sign to make a little bomb with fins on it. And I'd put it in the plane, cut out a little spot on the bottom so that when you threw it, the bomb would fall out. It's so cool. Unlimited ammo, but limited in loops. You have limited... You have limited ammo in this game and loops? That sounds like it would suck. Unlimited. Yeah, but you said unlimited ammo, but limited in loops. Unlimited ammo, or limited ammo and loops sound like it would suck in this type of game. I did not know that. You only get 3 loops. Oh, you're talking about the amount of times you can roll. I thought you were talking about game loops, because you know how these old games, once you beat them, it just kind of loops around. I thought you were talking about that kind of loop. But you're talking about the rolls, the dodge rolls. Yeah, I don't use the rolls that much, and that's on me. Because my reaction time is not good enough to be able to use the rolls effectively. So I either use them when I shouldn't or don't use them when I should every time without fail. Roll. Oh no, I'm talking about 3 playthroughs. That's correct. That's 3. Okay, so you are talking about that kind of loop. Oh wait, I'm not talking about 3 playthroughs. Okay, my bad. That would be unbearable. No, I see it. You gotta understand, it's hard for me to read chat while I'm doing all this. It's hard for me to effectively read chat. I just imagine the American fighter pilot in his plane with like a little thing pulled up. And he's like, no, chat, no, you don't understand. No, I loop around and I kill 48,000 more Japanese. No, you don't understand. I'm stupid. My bad. That begs the question, are all the Japanese pilots streaming? And then all their streams are just going offline all the time? Only 7 left. We're getting there. It's been like an hour, but we're getting there. My thumb is starting to cramp up. The levels are not getting that much harder. Are you a real 1942 player if you don't jank the plane around to the music when you're not doing anything? Like when there's no enemies on screen, you just go... okay. That was weird. It took a little bit. Whether it be the plane in this game or any character, I always jank the character around with the music. It's fun. These games make you go insane, so you need the little things like that to ease the pain. Ooh, bars. You're not the only one. Oh, I know I'm not. It's been an age-old instinct since the dawn of games. Holy lag. Did that plane just shoot like 5 bullets? I assume you want to try and keep the screen clear when you're speedrunning this so you don't get a lag situation. The lag makes it to where you can kind of like clip through the bullets sometimes though, so I don't know. Maybe it's useful. Maybe it is yet useful to the player. That is true. That plane, I swear, just shot like 5 bullets. I looked at chat for a second. Why? I've got 1 life left, and it sent me like all the way back. I had to avoid 2 side shooters. Way too slow. Oh yeah, the focus. Yeah. Look, I swear these planes are shooting shotgun blasts. Also, the sprite limit making them phase out of existence is not helping with my... That's game over. Over my foot. Playing it again. I like the buddies on the sides. That's like my favorite power-up. You can't get better than that. Since I'm not speedrunning, I can get it. Yeah, see, those planes just shot like 1 billion bullets. That's what's lagging the dang game. These planes are all shooting shotgun blasts for some reason. I mean, I guess planes in real life, you know, they're not exactly tat 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 tat. They're like brrr, but still. You sending the message focus is reminding me of, like, in the cartoons, when they have a sign that says, like, don't read this, or you die. It's like, oh, well. Well, I just read it. I can tell you sent the lol emoji, but I can't, it's in my peripheral vision, I can't look at, okay. Hey, I got it right. Six left. We're getting there. I almost like the lag. Kind of gives me room to breathe. I know the lag gets really bad in Castlevania 3 in some spots. I'm not a speedrunner, give me that. Oh man, I hate when that happens. When one of them dies on the way down. Like, he just got called in. Come on. I got one up. There goes my buddy. He served me well. He was my literal right-hand man. You're a tail gunner. Good. Sorry, I'm not saying much. You can imagine why. You know, speaking of arcade games and stuff, worth it. I recently I figured out how to rip audio from the binary files in some arcade games. Not every arcade game stores its audio data like that. But ones that do are like Haunted Castle and Super Contra. I don't know if the 1942 arcade game even has samples. I think it's all just synth and noise and stuff. But certain games that do, you can take the game files, which are binary files, put them in Audacity, and look around for the sounds, and they will be somewhere in the game file for you. Nice. My thumbs! Ooh, you know it's bad when it hurts to do this. I'm a drummer though, so and bassist, so I do have that finger strength. Lag gets real bad in these later boards. That's how it is with these old games. It's like they try and put too much stuff on screen. Hold on. I've never made it past level, like, 15 in this game, by the way. I don't know why I'm doing so good today. I mean, this game isn't, like, that hard. I guess because I've been deconditioned to save states and stuff. I now actually play games instead of cheating. Come on. Whatever. Well, that one's tail was disappearing, and it made me think the hitbox was smaller than it was, and I almost died. Don't you like how the explosion sounds of the enemy planes are lighter than just the regular gunshot sound? It makes me think they, like, mix-matched them. Because, like, listen to the shot sound. Now listen to the enemy hit sound. It's just a little tsh. Like I said before, the big enemy explosion sound is really crunchy and satisfying, though. I know exactly how they did it. They used the alternate noise processing thing on the NES. Not many games did. Not as many as I would have thought. I know they use that a lot more in Game Boy games. Like in Mario Land, certain enemies, when you kill them, it'll go meow. That's using the alternate noise processing. Nice. Because it almost produces like a note. You can use that if you amplify it. Not in NES music, but you know, you can sample it. 4 left. We're almost there. It's been a long time coming. Been a long time coming. Been a long time coming. In your face, I'll come running. Ooh, new terrain. 'Cause a long time coming. You tell me how you think I should be. Think it's so easy. Remember, this board's sucking. Oh no. Here we go. I can tell because every enemy is shooting 5 bullets at a time. Like how they actually would be in real life, probably. Wow, I got a lot of lives left. We're good. Yeah, I somehow janked my way into a checkpoint up here, though. I can already tell that building terrain is gonna mess me up with the bullet visuals. Screw the points. I'm just here to stay alive at this point. At this point, haha. Green. That's good. I need that. Weapon up. I have not been looking at the area names. I've just been looking at the number of levels left. Does it even have the area names in this one, or is that just the arcade? Like Okinawa, Marshall. Which is referencing the Marshall Islands, I believe. Only arcade. This is probably getting close to like Okinawa and all that then. I janked my way into another checkpoint. Hey, I'm good. No, not Okinawa. Probably some other city. Because I mean, there's a lot more buildings than will be in Okinawa down there. Oh, the speed up after the lag got me. Don't you hate it when that happens? When it speeds up after the lag. And that's what gets you. Alright, get out of here. A lot of planes. Why is there green everywhere? Or not green, bullets. Red. You know what I'm trying to say, dang it. My brain is too committed to be thinking about what colors are which. Ah, dang it. Game over. Game over. 76. Ooh, man. Not good. That speed up after lag is tough to control sometimes. Indeed it is. Oh, he went into a little spin. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious, look at this. Look at this! Oh, son! Oh, I drifted. I was trying to go up, but I accidentally held left. I was trying to do this, and I went this. All the way back. Man! Man. Man. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back. That BRB is going to be a pain to edit out of the VOD because it was so short. Or whatever. Here we go. Bad time to unpop. I'm not gonna cheat. We don't cheat on this channel. Just sheer focus, commitment, and sheer will. I am the plane you send to kill the boogeyman. Well, I'm the fighter pilot, not the plane itself. This is getting intense. Wee. Some tight dodges going on here. Come on, just let me get to the end level. Come on. You know you want it. Just let me get to the end level. Come on. You know you want to. Yes. And we've still got like 3 levels left. Okay, hold on. Nice. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Nice. Okay, now it's gonna actually get difficult. The whole part up to now is just a tutorial. Did you know this was actually just a game with 3 levels, and the whole part up to this point was a tutorial? Now it's hard mode. Now it's baby versus Mount Vesuvius mode. Yeah, nice buildings. Yeah. Yeah, impede my vision, yeah. Ah! My back! I'm scared. Where are the enemies? Please say it glitched and I don't have to fight any enemies. Dang it. I knew it was gonna be that easy. I think I janked my way into another checkpoint. Okay, doesn't matter. $72. Ooh. That's bad. The last board is no enemy bullets. Really? Interesting. I have yet to see what the last board exactly is like. I do like how the game overs don't send you to the very beginning, though, of the level. I mean, I'm sure like that they don't send you to the very beginning of the game, but I'm extra grateful that they don't send you to the beginning of the level! I thought I was gonna die there. There was at least 50 trillion parallel universes where I died right there, you know that? So you just gotta make it through 3 and 2. Okay. Can do. We're about to make it through 3 on 1 freaking life. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Second to last level. Here we go. Interesting that it counts down instead of up. I wonder why that didn't carry over in other games. Oh, I can already tell this level's gonna suck so much. I got an extra life. Okay, that was just a that was a faux attempt. Being F-A-U-X attempt. I think I did the thing. I think I did the little bump, checkpoint bump. I just named your new technique. Named it the checkpoint bump. There you go. I think I just did it. Like there's just a little water reservoir right there. Yes, you did. Nice. I'm a speedrunner. Look at me. I'm speedrunning the game. I'm gonna get world record. Sorry, Henry Brody, your record is moot. I'm getting the new world record of 18 hours. Oh, screw you. Not you, I'm talking to the plane that killed my other guy. Come on. Ah! I'm good. Hey, I janked my way into another checkpoint. We're good. I think. Per chance. It'd be funny if this game... Uh-oh. It'd be funny if this game was, like, super repetitive, but then it just had, like, a Mega Man tier, super, like, awesome final boss. But I bet it's just gonna be, like, a plane or a boat. Holy goated. Sayonara. Last level time. I'm scared. Maybe it'll be easy. I don't know. Okay, here we go. It's been all leading up to this moment. Last of one stage. Ready Player One. Here we go. Maybe it'll be the easiest level in the game. I know you're lying. I know you're lying. So you said there's no bullets on this one. It's just a bunch of enemies. I mean, that sounds pretty easy to me. I don't lie. I guess technically if you are wrong it wouldn't be a lie because he said maybe. But I mean it seems really easy so far. Ah, random pain in my orbital bone. Ah, don't you hate it when that happens and there's just a random ooh, ow. I've been looking at the dang low frame rate for too long. I'm starting to hold on, I need to see high frame rate again. Okay, we're good. It didn't kill the other plane. Come on. I wanted it to kill the bonus plane. Maybe this will just be a victory lap then. Just for points, you know. Ah! Stop! Ow, no. Don't. Stop. Do that. Don't do that. Stop, don't do that. Don't stop. Do that. Don't. Ow. Ow. I gotta get through it. I gotta get through the low frame. It's just one more level. Come on. Come on, Left Eye, you can do it. Don't you like how there's like a billion mobile game copies of this game that are like aren't 8-bit, but have the mobile game graphic? Wow, this is really easy. Please tell me the ship's coming up soon. I can't wait to see the... Oh, this game's gonna have a great ending screen, I guarantee it. It's gonna have a beautiful ending screen. Imagine if you die on the last level, it sends you all the way back. I would rewind at that point. I don't care what the developers intended. I'm using rewind. My scalp itches. The game is telepathically causing my body to make me itch and stuff, so I can't beat it. I see the light. Give me that Yashichi. We did it. Nice. What do I get? Congratulations. What do you mean game over? What do you mean game over? What do you mean game over? What do you mean congratulations, game over? Was it everything you hoped for? I was at least hoping for a misspelling, like congratulational. Oh my gosh, I just did all that for a one congratulation. Not congratulations, one congratulation. Not even a credits. There wasn't even got credits. 1987 FG. Who was that? That ain't Capcom. Just one congrat, yep. Is there anything special now? You know what they should have done? They should have made it to when you beat the game, the note that the beep is playing plays a different note. Okay. What game to play next? What game do you think I should play? I got Metal Gear, Mario 2 and 3, Castlevania. I don't think they knew any other notes. That's true. All they knew was burp.